Alright, here we are for another match with Mono Green Stompy. So I'm 1 and 2 in this league so far. Past that affinity match, I have not had the best time. This is a good hand though, so we'll see what happens. Could indicate tokens, maybe boggles again, we'll see. Gonna pay 2 and pass turn. Having Volt Scourge turn 1 in this deck is just really, really good. Looks like we're up against boggles again. Alright. Solana Ledgewalker. Alright, see what I can do here. So, well, Riverbow doesn't do much of anything. I'm probably going to want to just gain a lot of life, and Rancor on this isn't going to do anything, so I'm just going to put... Alright, so put Rancor on Volt Scourge, attack in for 3, see how that goes. And play one of these and pass turn. You know, it sucks that even Vines of Aswood doesn't do anything because of hexproof. That's pretty funny, actually. Like, Vines of Aswood could easily be a counterspell, but doesn't actually do anything. So my opponent played a Hyena Umbra to make his guy a 2/2, and then they played a Silhana Ledgewalker. What I'm going to do is just Hunger of the Halapack, I think, on this right now, and get in for 6. I have to think that if they had an Armadillo Cloak, they would have played it last turn and got in for 3. Although, actually, I think letting him die and casting Hunter Halapack on Volscourge is better. Let's go ahead and make the smart play. I think that's probably the better idea. So, my opponent will most likely block, yep. And I could use Vines of the Vastwood, but nope. And since first strike damage happened, now I get to get in for more damage. I think we might as well just Mutagenic Growth now. Just get in for as much damage as possible. My opponent is now at 10, and I do have the win next turn, which is good. Currently. Alright, Rancor I could give a crap less about. Take that 5. This is why I really think I want a third Volt Scourge. This guy has really surprised me. It's a lot of Silhana Ledgewalkers. Alright, well, I'm just going to go for the win. And my opponent has 6. Attack for 10. Sweet. 1 game 1. So, won that because my opponent did not have a Armadillo Cloak. That is basically why I won. So, we're going to bring Gleeful Sabotage and the natural states again. And, well, natural states not again, but I'm thinking I'm playing elves. We're going to take out Hunger because the creatures aren't going to die as often. Hunger was really good there, but I highly doubt Hunger is going to be very good past that. Actually, I guess Riverboa is not that good. I guess Hunger is technically better than Riverboa, isn't it? Just based on the fact that Hunger the Howlpack at least makes a guy, big. Alright. I'm going to submit and see how that goes. Gotta hold those L's, man. Sucks. Alright, well, this hand's not great, but if we don't draw any more lands for a long time, this hand has a lot of potential. I'm going to keep, depending on what my opponent does on turn 1, I will probably go Nettle Sentinel. That sucks. That's the complete opposite of what I would like to happen. At least we can have fate now. Taking that sip of Arizona iced tea, baby. Gotta love Arizona. Best iced tea ever. Shameless sponsor. No, I'm kidding. I wish I was sponsored. Opponent played 2 creatures. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play 2/2/2, so I'm gonna attack for 2. Opponent's still got 3 cards in hand though, which sucks. Gonna go ahead and play this Nettle Sentinel. I'm gonna play this one so I can just auto yield to both, because I think that's the correct play. Yes, and yes. And alright. Yes. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I should have just said no. It's like, no, you cannot untap since you're already untapped. So, alright. 4 mana now for my opponent. 2 hexproof guys, though. There's the cloak, but I will double block the complete crap out of it. Yeah, my opponent knows it. Gleeful Sabotage. I think I'm going to wait on that. I don't think I want to kill this. So I think here I'm just going to play the Volt Scourge, play a land, and pass. I think that's probably my best odds right now. So yeah, like, I could destroy Utopia Sprawl just to get value, but I'd rather just hit, like, Armadillo Cloak ×2 or Ancestral Mask and Armadillo Cloak, something like that. I think I'm not going to kill my opponent anytime soon, so I might as well just, wait. My opponent played a lifelink on the same creature. I don't know why. I mean, alright, whatever. Guess they're setting up Ancestral Mask. That's a lot of lands, holy crap. Alright, we're going to get in for one. Still not going to destroy it because this doesn't really do anything. Ancestral Mask is really what I want to hit. This being a 3/3 doesn't really do all that much. Natural State. Alright. So now what I can do is attack with everything and then Natural State when he goes to block here. Unless they don't. They could not block. That is very much true. Okay, they did not. So now I'm just going to say go. And I'll Natural State the crap out of this when they go to attack. Alright. Looks like my opponent drew quite a bit of land themselves as well, but we drew 2 of our sideboard cards, which is why we're winning right now. Alright. Skargan Pitskulk. Well, now we're in a bit of a pickle, because I really want to have these guys on tap. So I think what I'll do actually is I'm going to Gleeful Sabotage now. Well, I'm just going to play the Skargan Pitskulk as a 1/1 actually. That's what I'm going to do. I think the difference between it being a 1/1 and a 2/2 really isn't all that significant right now. I think just playing it out to untap these dudes is good. All right. So my opponent's going to 5. They're playing to their outs. If they do draw Ancestral Mass, they have to believe that that is good enough. Boggles is usually a good matchup for Stompy, especially after sideboard, because of these cards, and because you have such a fast clock, because you have so many good pump spells. The fact that you play so many Naturalize effects backed up by a quick clock is really bad for Boggles. We do... Oh, actually, I do win the game now, I suppose. Well, no, I don't win the game. My opponent can go to 8. They can't block here. They chump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I draw any pump spell in my deck, I win the game next turn. Alright, well, my opponent did not attack, so that's good. So we're just going to go ahead and Natural State this now. Untap both my duders. This is another reason why Natural State is so good, because Boggles is so prevalent. Young Wolf. Young Wolf. Okay. Well, I think we just attack with everybody. Play the Young Wolf after. Attempt to get in for lethal damage. If I destroy the lifelink, would I have won? Am I stupid? That I just noticed that? Let's see. Block, block. Yep, I would have won. That sucks. Alright. So my opponent's just going to trade. They're going to go to 2. Could have won the game. I chose not to for RNG manipulation. I'm sticking to my guns there. It was really just it was really just a matter of just hasteful thinking. Just like, all right, go to attack. My opponent mathematically can't win anymore after they trade off their guy, and that's that. Which was obviously very dumb of me. I'm also very excited because I finally won, and now we're 2-2 in this league. But I think that the 3 matches that I played really kind of shows off what this deck can do. I mean, if I play it against Delver, I could maybe try to see if I face Delver Blue, but I don't think that's going to really show much. I think that matchup has already been shown 1,000 times. So we beat Affinity. Oh, hold on a second, actually. Alright, so we beat Affinity. Got our butts handed to us by, well, me. by what was it? Oh, Soul Sisters, and we kicked the crap out of Boggles. Um, the Affinity matchup is not great because you can't really do anything to a Tog. But you do have one thing going for you. You do have a very, very, very fast clock backed up by these, which I'm probably going to add more naturalized effects. We got our just we I got my butt just handed to me on a silver platter by Soul Sisters. That I will have to investigate more on how to beat. I'm not quite sure how. I've never really figured it out. And I wasn't really surprised that I beat Boggles. I was a little bit surprised that I beat it game one, but game two, I wasn't. I mean, luck is part of the game. I got lucky that I drew two of my sideboarded cards, but I think Lethal Sabotage in that case would have been enough since my clock was so quick, especially after getting to 5 lands. Oof, that was bad. But yeah, so my verdict is I like this deck still. I think it's great. I think if you want to play the deck, I think it's pretty good. I think it struggles a bit in the format right now with the Peregrine Drake decks, but I think it still has good matchups against just about everyone else. So yeah, let me know in the comments whether on YouTube or PureMTGO what changes you would make to this deck, and yeah, that's about it for me. So I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out PureMTGO.com, as they have tons of great content that isn't just my own and is probably a lot better than my own. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.